Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already. Wait.
Cleaning cycle complete.
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
I smell blood! Gonna find you! Come out!
Damn.
Out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. No. We'll deal with it. The Marauders want me...
Or we can call you Hiram.
What? I buried. They destroyed the elevator and door. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment... Aside from the bits, I'll be... You said you wanted something from me. Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
That's the last of them, I think.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I would expect nothing less from one of Nyoka's associates.
As usual, I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But, I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here? That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
SAM units never need longer than necessary to complete the job. Quick, quiet, and efficient, SAM sees it done.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters. Don't let him try to... I understand why he needs the band. Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclast. You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be... Is that a trick question? Of course. We'll call it an... Ask me... What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intersect... Now, if you wanted me... There are so many members. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort... MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such... Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me. Luckily for you... They are a curious lot. Insufferable. Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his life. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own... The execs had their concerns, but before... Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched. I would assume it stems from the friend... You mean between MSI, the... Back when the call... I offered them a leak... Precisely. Thus, the bargain was struck. Competing ideologies. And Sanjar has... Luckily for you... Not much. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got it. As far as what's between us, I mean. I do know there is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If I am not Luckily... How... I may have a seat. How low you... Nyoka?
only good marauder is a dead or dying one.
All's quiet
Slick
again.
working.
Thanks for the easy payday, stranger. Maybe C3 ought to hire you.
Say, as a purely hypothetical thought exercise, if I were to boil leather in manti blood to give it a nice purple hue, is there a way to get the stench out afterward?
Recommended dry cleaning service for fabric type, incineration.
This armor itches something awful.
It ain't right.
Huh.
A manta queen.
Yeah. We felled it,
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for it... The truth that I have come to learn... Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of...
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical
Yes, well, such is life. Now... Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board. I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening. Surely?
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus...
Wait, that's...
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have... Citizens of Halcyon are glued to... Even I... My literary Wonderful. Speaking of which...
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What do you... Forget it.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. One of our sympathizers, a woman Stellar Bay has caught on.
So you're her mysterious savior.
That girl and her songs, so... Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left. We can use them to...
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra... Graham, if you need...